Hi, I'm Craig Ollie and today I'm at Cathays Cemetery in Cardiff. I'm going to have a look, explore around, see what I can find, so stay tuned, follow me on the trail. Okay, so as you come into the cemetery, you're greeted by these two large chapel buildings flanked by the centre tower there. And you've got these two bell tower containing vestries, the porte cochers, either side of that centre tower. Really interesting building, full of character. Got a stonework on there. You've got various sculptures around the windows, pillars, arches. Really nice building to come into as you walk through. So we're going to go off into the main cemetery and we'll have a little look around, see what we can find. Okay, so I'm standing in front of the gravestone of Charlotte Isabel Lily Stackpole, and this is a really beautiful monument in memory of her. We've got this sort of Celtic cross, really, not quite a cross, but certainly in form, with all these intricate patterns on there. I'm just going to go show you a couple of them. So we'll just go up to the grave now, and we'll start off by looking at the top, which you can see you've got this lovely crest there with a swan standing within a basket on top of a crown or coronet there. Either side you've got some shamrocks, and as you come around the edge there you'll see that really intricate Celtic pattern coming down. Again, more Celtic symbolism, and it looks to me like an armorial head perhaps there, I'm not too sure, in the centre. Coming down again you can see more patterns, and you've got the text on the bottom there, so set within a rectangle space. Really interesting, really nice. Okay, I'm standing in front of the grave of Thomas Shandon, the only and dearly beloved child of William James and Ada Mary Tatham, born July the 20th, 1898, and he died on June the 15th, 1905. Very young age there to pass. But this is a real huge monument in memory of Thomas, and worthy of a mention. I mean, look at the stonework on this one. You can see here there is this huge angel standing at the very top, and you've got the angel holding a small child. If you come down, you have the text there on a marble plinth, and just coming back you can see this stone anchor with a chain. Let's come round to the side, see what else we can see. So we have another tribute on here to Ada Mary, dearly beloved wife of the Baron Clanley of St Fagans, born January the 14th, 1876, and died April the 18th, 1930, aged 54. And just below there, William James Tatham, 1st Baron Clanley of St Fagans, honorary freeman of the city, born March the 6th, I presume that would get 1868, it's just missing the one there. Died by enemy action June the 28th, 1942. So he gave the ultimate sacrifice for this country, which is very sad. Okay, so I'm standing in front of the grave of John Gilliford, who was accidentally killed on board the SS Plantain on the 16th of September 1881, aged 41 years. So that's something I'll have to research after. But what caught me was this sculpture work at the top here, which I thought was really interesting. You can see there an angel clasping onto a scroll there which says "Thy will be done." If I just come out there, you'll see it's in a arch of patterns on a slab. Okay, so I've come across this monument in memory of my beloved husband Frank Baslow, who passed away July the 19th, 1915, aged 64 years. Also of Florence Lydia, wife of the above. I can't quite read below there. But yeah, I mean, look at the stonework of the sculpture at the top there. You've got a lady who's veiled with a young child on the lap, reading a scroll or scripture. And if I come down, you've got the text on the front there with these tri-pillars on the left and right hand side, which comes down to a place where the flowers would have been kept, and a small urn there within the square setting. Okay, here's an interesting one. We've got another gravestone there in affectionate remembrance of Benjamin Noel Cooper, who died May the 9th, 1870, aged 47 years. And got another name on the opposite side here in remembrance of Theophilus Benjamin, the beloved son of Benjamin Noel and Mary Cooper, who died February 21st, 1873, aged 14 years, again very young. Is there anything on the opposite side? There is, but I just can't quite get round there with the foliage and the brackens, so I'll just stay on this side. But yeah, I mean, you've got this lovely stonework here in a, I'd say, neo-Gothic style. You've got those pillars there, and it's got this lovely little roof on the top as well, which just makes it a little bit more interesting. And it's stood on a stone base of marble, which you can see down the bottom there. So yeah, really interesting. I like this one, and I'll keep looking, see what else we can find. So I've just come across this slabstone memorial in memory of Matilda Louise Friedrich, the wife of John McConnett, who died 1st of January 1878, aged just 41 years. And as I found looking around this cemetery, a lot of the memorials tend to be upright pillars, angels, crosses, that kind of thing. But every so often you'll come across one of these slab form type graves, and this is equally as ornate as the rest, really. I think. I mean, just take a look. You've got two different types of stone there. You've got the base and the bottom. Looks like a sandstone of sorts there, and you've got this marble top there, which caps it off. So that's just been placed on the top. But look at the marble top there. You can see this cross coming up from a pillar. Very simple, very bold. And if you come down there, you'll see a wrapping along the bottom half. It just says "in memory of." Again, just below it, you've got David McControe, I can't quite work that out, who died May the 18th, 1866, so slightly earlier again, aged 10 months, so a little baby. Also, can't work that one out there, a native of who died August 1866, aged 25 years. So 2 deaths on the same year. That's very sad. Just come around the other side, see if there's anything on this side. No, there's another name. Hold on, we've got John McContry, CE, JP, engineer to the Bute docks for upwards of 30 years. So there's a bit of history there. Died 28th of March 1889, aged 65 years. I'll have to have a look at this one. So John McContry, CE, JP, engineer to the Bute docks for upwards of 30 years. Amazing. Okay, so I've just stumbled upon this really nice cross design here. I can't quite see who this monument belongs to. There's a lot of overgrowth here, but I really just wanted to pick it out. I mean, look at the detail on the cross. You've got all these leaves and bunches of grapes there. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer just for you to see that. But wow, it's just amazing, the detail. It must have taken some time to carve this out of the stone. And you've got this rope work either side there coming down. It's just a shame we can't see who this one belongs to. Okay, so I'm just walking through the graveyard now, and I've come across this monument in memory of Henry Thomas Vincent and the family, the Vincent family. And yeah, I really like this this sculpture. You've got this angel here with holding a wreath atop a cross there. As you come down, you'll see there is a monogram within a shield there, and then you've got the typeface there between these two pillars. If I just come out a little bit, you'll be able to see the larger structure itself, which is set within a large square. It's a very large piece, this one. So just looking at another gravestone here for a John Stewart Rogers, who passed away October the 22nd, 1907, aged 50 years. And what's caught my eye about this one is just how unusual it is, really. What you've got is a looks like I'm going to say an oak tree. You've got the trunk there, but it's snapped at the top, broken, and it comes round. There's a few other little ornaments around it. You've got an anchor at the bottom there. It looks like a torch tipped upside down. So yeah, I'm just really trying to understand the symbolism, really. It's on a set of rocks there at the bottom. Let's just go forward and have a look, see what else we can see. We've got some ivy coming up the branch there, and on one of the snapped trunks you've got a wreath of sorts coming round there. Obviously taking some time to engrave this one or sculpt this one, but yeah, I'm just trying to understand what's going on really with it. Let's come on the back. Is there anything else? No, so it just seems to be a tree that's struck down. Maybe that's the symbolism of death, really, itself. Everything has a natural cycle, doesn't it? Even trees, as strong as they are, as long as they live. But this one's been cut short there. You can see at the top there, so perhaps that's the symbolism. 50, I suppose, would be relatively youthful for today. Not too sure about back then. But yeah, interesting. Okay, well, we'll have a look on. And another amazing monument here in memory of Annie, the wife of Sidney White. You've got this huge pillar there with a shepherd standing at the top.
Oh, that's Jesus.
Jesus holding that staff there. Got a little lamb in his hand coming down, and you've got two angels either side holding crosses. Really interesting piece, this one. And you've got a shield there in the centre with floral notes, roses. You've got this small front gardenage there in a sort of square form with some really decorative pieces of ironwork, which is quite interesting because normally iron would rust, but this hasn't, so it might not well be iron. But you've got these these urns on the corners there, and you've got the urns in the middle there for putting the flowers, 4 urns, possibly a 5th urn at the back once upon a time. There seems to be something missing on that plinth there. But yeah, I mean, look at the, if I just show you the ironwork as well. So you've got these tops there with little star pointers on there, and again the same with the defence as well, going around it. Amazing, really, really lovely piece of stonework around that monument there. So we've got something else a little interesting here to show you. It looks like a family grave for the Mosford family. I don't know who the Mosford family are, but this stone here has been engraved from going back to 1958 right through to 1996. I can see on there, the last one. Lots of marble and this interesting green, glass, is it? Like broken glass flakes. Yeah, little green glass pieces there. But yeah, interesting. I'm not quite sure what the globe on the top there represents, but it always interests me how people choose how to create their pieces in memory of someone or a family. So there may be some meaning to them that we don't quite know here. But yeah, just very minimalist, nothing religious about it, no crosses, no angels, but still I think it's worthy of a mention. So I found another gravestone here of a cross, and I can't quite work out who the stone belongs to, the text is illegible, but look at this. I mean, this is incredible. I had to just double check it wasn't metalwork. It's actually cast out the stone. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. It's all cast out, yeah. It's stone. It's not iron. But that is amazing there. Look, if you look at the joints there, yeah, it's all bound to the actual stone itself. But incredible. So that concludes today's visit to Cathays Cemetery in Cardiff. Really enjoyed myself just looking around at the different headstones, the artistry of the sculpture work, and just learning a little bit of history along the way too. There's also the Cathays Cemetery Trail, which does a full circular around there, or you can go off and meander, do your own thing. And there's parking in the front there, there's some toilets, and if it does rain, there's plenty of trees to keep yourself shaded. So yeah, go off, explore if you get a chance to. And I look forward to visiting another cemetery on another episode of Time Trawlers. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and you can follow some of my adventures out and about in South Wales and beyond. So yeah, stay tuned.